I super liked my now girlfriend by accident. I was going to swipe left on her. We met through Tinder 1 year ago. I super liked her by accident, and the next day we matched. She was excited as I was her first super like ever. I felt bad about unmatching out of the blue or telling her the truth, so just chatted with her. I enjoyed the chat, and our first date was amazing. She actually looked better in person than in her pictures, or maybe our physical attraction just grew with time. I am never telling her. My BF 19M told me 20F this. Today I was chilling with my BF and kissing. Then he looked at me and told me to put my shirt on so we could watch Star Wars. Is this normal behavior? Should I be concerned? He is the first guy I have been in a relationship with. This simply does not seem normal to me. Should I stop thinking about it? I am genuinely concerned. I really love him, but this seems odd for a guy my age, or honestly any age. Should I talk to him about it? P.S. This is my first time posting on here. Thank you for any help. I am sincerely grateful. My GF broke up with me, and her family is inviting me to dinner. Hi everyone. My girlfriend broke up with me Thursday and have been no contact since. I was cleaning up my room and found her mom's camera bag with the camera inside, so I made it a point after the gym today to go and return it as she lived close by. Her parents are good people and loved me as a person outside of the relationship, and it was a brief exchange. About 20 minutes later, I receive a text from the mom asking if I wanted to come over for dinner tomorrow night, as they will be grilling for Labor Day. Again, they are good people, and I'm 99% they aren't inviting me just to talk about it. Before the breakup, I'd go over once a week for dinner just to hang out, even with my ex not in town, as she goes to college an hour and a half away. I look at the computer, then at him, and go, yeah, that's not my name. All of the vibrato and superiority drop, and his face goes flat. That's not your name. I've been lying to people that I have money, and now it's biting me in the ass. For the longest time, I've been lying to people that I always have the money to do things. To them, I have always been known as someone who always has money. I often would offer to buy our whole hangout food or go out to an arcade, always stop by the store to pick something out. This is all far from the truth. I don't actually have a lot of money. I've always been a big spender, and it's been a big problem for me. I spend so much on people I am with because for some reason I feel guilt that they are around me. Like I owe them for spending time with me. I have a lot of friends that care about me a lot. They're seeing me at a down and are willing to help, but I can't help but feel terrible. I've been wanting to spend on people so much, and now I can only eat a meal at night and wake up with regret that I spend all my money recklessly because I wanted to shower the people I cared for. I don't regret being with them or spending the money on them. I regret just how much I spent and how now I'm stuck without anything. It is truly a Monday. I have had Karens all day long while dealing with truck. This one takes the cake so far. I'm on lunch, so hopefully it doesn't get worse from here. I had a woman and her daughter come to check out. They separated their orders and the mom went first. She paid for her air fryer and then after paying, asked, "What if it doesn't work, can I return it?" 3. Texas law does not have a policy regarding returns, other than it is at the store's discretion. Ma'am, the appliance says flat out on it, item is sold as is, no warranty or guarantee, in huge letters directly under the price tag. Also note, we are a second-hand store. Me, ma'am, we do not allow returns. Items are sold as is. Her, oh. Daughter, that is not Texas law you have, until you leave the store to return. Me, we do not allow returns. Daughter, it is the law. I know my rights as a citizen. When we have outlets scattered throughout the store to use. 2. We test the items before they go out on the floor. Sexted my boss by accident, and she seems interested. Pray for me. So I'm at work texting my girlfriend under the desk. I type out, "Can't wait to get home and absolutely ruin you. Tonight, smiling face with horns." Send, pocket the phone, go back to work. A minute later, I get a reply. "Bold of you to assume you could handle me." I look down, it's from my boss. My heart stopped. I read it 5 times thinking my eyes were broken. She wasn't joking. She thought I meant it. Now she's been extra friendly around the office all week, leaning in close when she talks, complimenting me way too much. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there sweating through my shirt, trying to figure out how to explain this without ending up on the news. My coworker kept stealing my pens, so I swapped them out. I used to leave a few pens on my desk, but they always seemed to vanish. At first, I thought maybe I was just being careless, but then I noticed one of my coworkers always had the exact same pens I bought. Instead of calling him out, I decided to make things a little interesting. I bought a pack of disappearing ink pens and left them in the usual spot. Sure enough, he borrowed one right before a meeting and started taking notes. About halfway through, his notes began fading until the page looked blank. He stared at it in total confusion while everyone else kept writing. I had to keep a straight face, but inside, I was dying of laughter. Needless to say, he never touched my pens again after that little incident, and my desk supplies have been safe ever since. I never told my brother about his other kid. I read his mail. My brother went to Bisbee, Arizona with his best friend when he was a teenager. He ended staying there for like a month. My mom has to go get him from Southern California where we live. Wasn't a big thing. He came home and soon after got with his girlfriend, my sister-in-law. They have been together ever since. They have 4 kids together. So anyways, back when she first moved in, the first year of their relationship, he got a letter from his best friend cousin. Some girl he had been messing around with while he was down there. She said she was pregnant and had the baby. I was so scared he was going to beat me up for reading the letter. I just threw it away. I never told him. I feel so bad thinking I have a nephew or niece out there that thinks his dad didn't care about him or her. I don't think I'll ever tell him. I'm not asking for advice. I just need to tell someone. Dude decided to have a full volume speaker convo in the shared space. Let's give him a taste of his own medicine. I was sitting all quiet and charging my phone at this hotel lobby. Old dude decides to come to next bench and have a convo on speaker at max volume. I first moved to a table far away. Still heard him. That is how loud he was. I decided that F it. I was sitting there and I'm done with people blasting their phones. I played Killswitch Engage on half volume. Didn't want to bother the staff, but they definitely looked at me. It was high enough to disturb his call. I think he turned to say something I could not hear and I just kept staring at my phone. He turned down the call and then I also turned off the music. Do I like to bring myself to their level? No. I usually shush people, but this one didn't get it. And yes, him ending the call and turning his phone volume down seems like he got the message. The 5 minutes in a thrift store that knocked the wind out of me. I took a bag of my mom's clothes to the tiny church thrift store on my lunch break. The bell jingled, dust and detergent in the air. I pulled out her red cardigan and something slid from the pocket. An envelope with my childhood nickname in her messy handwriting. Inside, she wrote, "If you are reading this, you were brave today. Keep the red sweater. Buy yourself something sweet. When it aches, put your hand in this pocket." Mine was there first. I cracked in aisle 3 between mugs and winter boots. The teenage cashier handed me a napkin. A woman with a stroller squeezed my shoulder and said, "You are okay." The guy at the counter turned down the radio like the whole room agreed to hold its breath for me. I walked out wearing the cardigan. The bakery next door had jelly donuts. I ate one in my car with sugar on my face and tears on my cheeks, and for the first time all month I could breathe.